Hi, I'm Janisha,
Hey everybody, I'm Kahari.
and this is The Village Talk, a podcast for awesome families where we discuss all things.
Acceptance, awareness, and mental health. So today we are going to be touching on a very important topic, and that is what to do when your friend's child is diagnosed with autism. So we'll hit on things that you need to do, what self-care looks like for us, how we can support ourselves, and how, most importantly, how our friends could support us. So let's get
Yes.
into it.
The first thing I think I want to discuss is call your friend. If you know your friend has a child who has been struggling and she has a doctor visit and she hasn't called you in a couple of days or a couple of weeks, you need to pick up the phone and call her. Because during that time, right after diagnosis, we are really out of it. Like our mind isn't going in the right places that it should be going. So I know we ain't thinking about calling nobody. And like I said in the first episode, you have that feeling of embarrassment. So you don't want to call your friends and say, hey, my child got diagnosed with anything. So if you know you haven't talked to your friend and you usually do, just pick up the phone and call her.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people, just to kind of piggyback off that, I feel like a lot of people, at least in my experience, like I've had, I guess, like friends or acquaintances who feel like since I haven't reached out to them, then they ain't gonna reach out to me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I feel like that's important.
Yes.
Definitely reach out to your people.
Yes.
One thing that I think is very important when supporting your friends is um, keep inviting them out. You know what I'm saying? Whether
Yes.
they have to bring their kid, whether it's just them, keep inviting them out. Make life as normal. I feel like going through a diagnosis, like everything seems out of whack and just different, and it's all, everything is changing. Keep life, make your friendship as normal as possible.
Yes.
Keep inviting them out.
Don't think I don't want to come out to
We
eat
want to
with
go
you.
out.
Exactly, because my baby has autism or my baby has been diagnosed with a disability. No, I still want to go out and have a good time with my friends. I am going through
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
I'm going through a lot. So I deserve that. I deserve that girl time and that me time. So I definitely agree with you.
Yeah.
You definitely have to keep inviting your friends out.
Yeah.
If you can babysit, offer. If you can babysit, offer to babysit your friends' children. Like, me and my friends have a really close bond. I have three really good friends, Moniqua, Erica, and Danielle. And they have supported me through the worst of the worst. I didn't have depression from my son, but I did have depression. And my friends have really been my rock. They have helped me
I love
through
that.
a lot, and they actually have taught me how to be a woman. I love my friends. Shout out to y'all. Yes,
That's dope.
I love y'all. Like they have took their time. They even started doing research. They even started giving me ideas and tips. And now my friend Mel, anytime she's out in public and sees anybody, like she called me today and was like, "Oh, I just met this guy at Wendy's, and he said he has autism, and this is his first job." And
I just felt like you should know that.
exactly. She's like, I don't know why I always call you when I meet somebody with autism. And I just appreciate them for being normal, like not treating me or my child any different, and actually helping, reaching out. Hey, I'll watch them. I'll watch them this day. I'll watch them that day. My friend Danielle actually moved in with me.
That's
My
dope.
kid's dad, he lives in Texas, and we co-parent. He gets the children every summer, but
On a day-to-day basis, that 14,
Exactly.
15 hour, however long, that's hard.
Yes. So my friend actually moved in with me, and she helped. She helped. I appreciate my friends really a
That's
lot.
how long have you been friends with them? Has it been for a long time?
Yes, I've been friends with her for over 15 plus years. But Danielle, I had met her like 5 years ago when I had moved to Texas.
Okay.
With my kids there for a little while. I had met her. She didn't even know me, and she had helped me starting from then. Like I had told her everything that I was going through. I had ended up working with her at a child care center, which my child care center is based off of a lot of stuff I learned working in my first child care center.
Yeah.
And she just, I love her. She's awesome. She just always supported me and has always been there for me. So if you can babysit your friends' children, or if you can help in your friend's household, do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's super dope that your friends. So do they have like a special bond with your kids?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
what's up. I love that.
You know, I hate running on, but Kahari always has me talking. With my friend Mel, she has her daughter is my godchild, and I always say my god baby. Hey boys, these are your god. This is your god sister.
Right.
My sons really don't have a godmother. My best friends are just their aunts. So my best friend Mel, she came over and my son was like, "Oh yeah, mom." When I got off the bus, I said, "Oh, my godmom's here. My godmom's here." I said, "Is your godmama?" He said, "Yeah." She said, "I sure am."
Hey, and that, no, for real, like that title was earned. Ain't
Yes.
nobody put that.
Yeah, she didn't even hesitate to say I ain't nothing. She was like, "Oh yeah, I am, I am," and
Yes.
that's that. So I love my friends. They are amazing.
Yeah.
They are amazing. They support me a lot, just like
That's
my
what's
family. I love
up.
them.
Well, tell one of them come support me then. How about that? No, but I got good friends too though.
I was saying, come on over.
I don't have 15 plus year friends, but I definitely got some supportive friends, and they got kids. I love their kids. They love mine. We get together, every other weekend or whenever we feel like,
Yes.
we need to, and it's good. So,
Yes.
yes, babysit your kids or babysit your friends' kids.
Yes.
Next is understand that your friend is truly mourning a loss. And I think that's probably the most important like part of this whole thing. And once you understand that small part, I feel like everything else will follow. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't think, just like you said last week, like somebody was confused like as to how we could grieve. A lot of people
Yes.
pair grief with like
Death.
somebody dying or you know what I'm saying, but you grieve in what you thought things were, what your child, you feel like your child should have been or could have been or whatever the case may be. So yeah, understand that your friend is going through a lot of feelings, a lot of mourning, just like depression, anxiety, all types of things.
Yes.
So that's important to just
Yes, because dealing with any disability, anything.
yeah, not even just autism.
Exactly. Any step in your life that makes you have to sit back and realize, like, whew, that ain't go the way I wanted it to go. You just, it is mourning. And we just want support.
Yeah.
We just want support from our family. We just want support from our friends. We just want somebody that we can yell and scream and they won't even judge. They won't look. They'll just be like yelling and screaming with me because they understand and they feel
Right.
me. So yes, it's definitely a mourn. We understand that we are mourning.
Yeah.
Like if I don't talk to you for 3 or 5 days, like I said, pick up the phone and call me. Make sure that I'm all right and understand that I am in the deep state of loss. I am definitely mourning.
Yeah. This is important too because I feel like where the like issue comes in at least in the situations I've been in, and you can say whether or not you can agree. Like I feel like people don't truly get it unless it's happening to them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So people don't understand like really how deep stuff get or how you really feel inside unless it's them going through it, which is where I think a lot of friendships kind of like fall off.
Yes.
Or you know what I'm saying? Y'all
Yes.
not on the same page.
And then a lot of people, they like to judge. Don't judge.
Yeah.
Don't judge me. Don't judge me if I let my kid run around in a circle 30 times because it helps him out.
He wants to. Yeah.
Exactly. Don't judge me because I let my child be his normal self. And that's one of the last topics we'll talk about is treating my child the same as you always would. Like don't point him out and start handling things differently because in my household everything is going the same. We don't do anything different. We don't do anything different.
You know my biggest pet peeve?
What is it?
I literally hate when somebody like going through our whole process, my family, they tried to be there in the ways, that they knew how to, and my friends and everybody around me. And my biggest pet peeve was I had a couple of people tell me, "Oh, poor cat." That's the worst thing in the world to me though, because it's nothing poor about my baby.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
she is very loved. She has everything that she needs.
Exactly.
It's not that's my biggest, I hate that.
And I ain't gonna touch on it too much because that's gonna be a lot of things we discuss on our next episode. What not to do.
Yeah.
And definitely saying poor anybody.
Yeah.
It's something that you should not do.
Yeah.
But that is one of my biggest pet peeves as well. Definitely treat my child the same. Do not put my baby in a different category like I was saying. Do not think that I guess we're gonna have to talk about a little bit of don't, because if we don't talk about a little bit of don't, then they ain't gonna understand what to do. But
Yeah, that's cool though.
yes, don't. Another thing that I really, really hate is saying I'm sorry. Oh yeah, my son has autism. Like when we're
Oh,
out
I'm
and
sorry.
yeah, what are you sorry about? What are you sorry for? We good over here. We happy over here.
Right.
Don't you see this little boy smiling and
Yeah.
jumping around? We are happy. Like my son, he can't sit down for long, even if we're out to eat, even if we're on the plane, if we're doing anything, he has to get up
My baby
within
too.
his little 5 minute period, and he has to just take a break and just be him for a second. And I allow that in any setting. I allow my son to just take a break away from regular routine, and just let his mind wander.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be judged for that. Like, my child isn't bad. It's not bad. My child has autism.
Yeah.
And he likes to do what he want to do.
He has to be stimulated.
Exactly.
He has to.
He has to do what he want to do, what he likes to do, when he wants to do it, and I'm going to allow him to do it because that is him. You know, I'm not trying to change him as a person. That is him. So I feel like you should really don't treat my child different.
Yeah.
Don't treat my child different. Treat my child just the same as all of my other children, just the same as you would treat your children. Just be there for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody don't understand that though. You know.
Exactly. Exactly. And don't discredit the parent. I know that's about. I know. This is for our next episode. But don't discredit me as a parent if I say that I don't want my son on YouTube 2, 3, 4, 5 hours a day, and they at their grandparents' house. And I come in and I see my baby been on YouTube for 3, 4 hours a day because that's how you kept him calm. No, don't do that.
Alicia, you speaking to my whole soul right now. I feel the exact same way about Coco Melon.
Yes.
My daughter loves Coco Melon. Fine. She love it. In moderation. You know what I'm saying? It's no reason for her to be sitting in front of a screen for hours at a time.
Yes, I agree.
It's just she's 3. Like, these kids are young.
Yes.
They need to be interacting with other
Yes.
people and doing hands-on things. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I can't get with
Yes.
it. That's a very, very big issue for me.
Yes. Do not discredit anything that I say or do. And if somebody is hitting on something, or if a doctor has that's another thing I hate, like if a doctor has recommended something, you know, our old school parents, they're like,
just give them some
exactly. Oh, that was when I had to sit my family down and let them know, hey, you know, we all got to get on the same page, was when my family said he'll grow out of it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
We're going to help him. Yeah, he might. We're going to help him. You know,
Yeah.
he's always going to have this autism diagnosis, but we're going to help him grow out of it. We're not going to let him sit into the diagnosis. We're going to help him. And I need y'all to be on board.
I've had a friend, and I don't think people mean anything by it, and that's what I had to like tell myself, because I have a friend who would tell me that, like, oh, my cousin had whatever, and now this. And I think it's a way of them like trying to console you, but I feel like we both like realists, like we take what it is and we just do what we gotta do.
Exactly.
Like, I don't need nobody consoling me or telling me anything, because this is what I know.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I agree.
Yes, girl.
And lastly, we want to hit on self-care.
Yeah.
I'm really big on self-care.
Yeah.
If you follow my social medias, then you will know that Friday is my day. I don't do anything on Friday, but record this podcast. I don't do anything else on Friday. Friday is my mental health day.
Yeah.
My son is 8 now, and I can say for the last 8 years, I've been buried in being a mother. I've been buried in it. I haven't did anything else. I haven't, once me and my kid's dad broke up, I haven't even been in a relationship. Like, I haven't did anything else with my life other than be a mother. It started a company, but...
Girl, I got goosebumps. Like, that's how I'm feeling you right now. I can't wait to get to the point that you at, for real. Like, I resonate with you saying you buried in being a mom, because that's how I feel. Now, I will say these last couple of months I've been kind of like getting out. Like, I went to a girls' night a couple weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? I'm starting to do things and try to figure myself out, because I really did. Like, my fiance asked me, like, so, like, what do you like to do? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I really don't. Like, I really feel like I lost myself. Like, I didn't know what I liked. I ain't had no hobbies. It was
Yes.
just go to school, well, this is when I was in school. Go to school, go to work, be a mama, make sure the house good, and that's it.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? That's so important. So I commend you for
Thank
taking care of
you.
yourself because
Yes.
you got to.
Yes, you have to. You have to. And after I didn't came up out of that, like you said,
Yeah.
came up out of it, and I'm like, okay, I have to start getting out more. I can't be the old woman because my kids gonna
Yeah.
grow up and they're gonna live their lives, and I'm gonna be
Yeah.
just sitting here like, oh, what am I gonna do now? Now that I'm 60 years old, no, I
Yeah.
have to get out and I have to feel good about myself. I have to. So Fridays are definitely my mental health day. I don't even answer the phone on Fridays. Some Fridays I sleep all day. Some Fridays I'm out. Sometimes I plan things, get a massage. I really just take time for myself. I don't do nothing for nobody, like nothing at all.
How did you come to that point though? Because I know it's hard, especially doing the same, being a mama for 8 years. Like, what was that breaking point? Like, okay, I can't do this no more.
Um,
What was that for you?
Honestly, it was when my son started talking.
Yeah, you like, okay, I did what I had
Exactly.
to
I felt accomplished.
Boom.
I felt accomplished. Like when my son when we were on the right track, innovations was like, because innovations don't just kick you out, baby. They give you about a year to prepare for it, and we had a year to prepare for it, and they were like, yeah, he's doing this, he's doing that, seeing videos of him reading his sight words and just talking, saying my name, my address, my parents' name, my parents' address, all of this stuff that I thought my son was gonna never do,
Yeah.
that I thought he was not gonna do at all. He was doing it, and I started to feel good. I started to feel way better, and I'm like, okay, like everything that I'm working on with him is working.
Yeah, you
It's
put in the
working.
work and you
Exactly.
seeing the results.
It's working,
Yeah.
so I can start doing other stuff now.
Yeah.
Like I do have two other children, and we all, like, Sunday is family day. We don't go outside. We stay inside. We talk. We watch movies. We just spend time with one another and
Yeah.
prepare for our week. So I just started preparing. I just started setting a schedule and putting it forward.
Yeah.
I have to do this. Like,
Prioritizing it.
yes,
Yeah.
I have to ignore everybody on Friday. I have to cut my phone on Do Not Disturb on Friday. Once I got the center, because for the last 2 years I've been just straight into the center,
Yeah.
and being a mom, of course, in the center, being a mom in the center, and I now have the center at a place where I'm very comfortable with, not even going in for 2 days. So it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, and I hate when people say, "Oh, you make everything look so easy." Man, you don't know how many times.
If you really knew.
You don't know how many times
If you do.
I told my family, like, I would never recommend anybody start a dang on company. Like, it's just so hard. It's not easy. It's so hard, but I'm doing it, and I'm not gonna give up.
No.
I'm gonna keep going because I done made it this far, and what I'm doing is actually helping, and it's actually working. So it was just working through everything, working through all the hard and pushing myself.
Yeah, I think that's something that I need to start doing though, because I've been taking steps. Like, I've been going out and doing, because it was to the point where I wouldn't even go outside. Like, I go to work, come home on the weekends, I'm in a house.
Yes.
I'm not seeing the light of day. I'm not seeing no sun, nothing. You know what I'm saying? And now it's to a point where I get invited out and I'm like, okay, yeah, I come. But I do need to start putting it in my schedule, like really blocking off time to do what I need to do.
Yes.
So
whether it's just going out to eat for 20 minutes, going to have a little breakfast.
girl, I'm gonna do that anyway.
Exactly. Like, going to lunch, just taking yourself out to lunch, treating yourself, or going shopping, or on a shopping trip. I love going on a shopping trip. I only shop when I go out of town, but I love.
You ain't gotta explain that.
Just for anybody watching and trying to be in my pockets. I only shop when I'm going out of town. But I love just doing random stuff. Going skating, like just anything. Like if I have really bad anxiety, so if my anxiety gets too bad on this day, I'm gonna go get a massage.
Yes, ma'am.
No matter what happens,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm about to go get me a massage.
That's some self-awareness right there. Like, you know yourself.
Yes.
Like, okay, today ain't finna be the day.
Yes.
Let me go.
Yes, and it comes with discipline, but it just
Yeah.
it didn't happen overnight. Like I said, 8 years.
Yeah.
My baby 8 years
That's
old.
a long time.
Yes, my baby 8 years old, and imagine
Yeah.
my baby 8 years old. So it's not easy at all. I know how hard it is, mother. I feel you, mama. I feel you, mama. I know. I've been there, and I'm glad that I am here, and I'm glad that we are able to talk about it. You know, and I'm glad that I'm able to encourage other people to do it, because we do be buried in being a mother.
Definitely.
We do be buried in being a mother, and we block out everything else, especially if you get a little bump in the road with being a mother. You know, something is
Then
wrong.
it's like tunnel vision.
Exactly.
You don't see nothing else but your
Exactly.
kid. That's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And looking back, like, dang, you know, I shouldn't have wasted all that time. But it ain't time wasted, because I got what I needed to get accomplished within these 8 years. But like you said, that is a long time.
Yeah.
That's a long time. So if you're feeling it now and you're watching it now and you need a friend to call on us. Call on us. That's what we here for. Don't do it by yourself. You're not going through it alone. And I brag on my family all the time, but it's just because it's real and it's rare, and I want them to know that they are real, and I love them and I appreciate them. Like, because a lot of people don't have what I have, and a lot of people ain't had what I had, and a lot of people couldn't be, you know, where I was at, and I wouldn't be there if it wasn't for my family. If it wasn't for my family and my children, I would not be nothing. I wouldn't be anything. My family, my children, and my friends. I love y'all. Thank y'all for supporting me, and thank y'all for uplifting me and helping me be in this spot right now today, because it's a lot of mothers out there that ain't, and now I'm able to help the mothers that ain't.
Girl, my friends finna see this and be like, oh, you ain't shout us out. No, but that's real though. That's real. And that's what make me like wish like my immediate family, like my mom, my siblings. That's what make me wish, like, cause my family 2 hours away. You know what I'm saying? I be calling my mom like, can you just move here? Because if you move here, I'll be gone every weekend. I'm gone. I'm gone every weekend. That's it.
I told you I moved to Texas. I was like, I can't do this.
Right. This ain't working out.
Exactly.
Okay. Let me go.
I need my family. But thank you, Kahari, for helping me, because I've been very closed. I'm not an open person.
Yeah.
But Kahari brings it out of me. I told y'all she makes me just talk. And y'all be getting my full life story. But I appreciate you for that, because I have been just so closed. And before we go, I just want to leave y'all off with one tip.
What's that? Let us know, girl.
Call your friends.
Call them.
That's it. Call your friends.
And babysit.
And babysit. And babysit.
No, but yeah, I appreciate you. I'm glad that I can be of support, and you truly are a support to me. I love that we can work together and, you know, accomplish a common goal. You know, we reaching, it's no telling who we gonna reach. And I know we gonna reach somebody.
Yes.
Even if it's just one person.
Exactly.
We finna reach somebody.
Exactly.
And I thank you for allowing me to be a part of Village Talk, because we are the village, period.
And because it takes a village to raise a child.
And it does.
Matter of fact, let me show y'all back of our shirts real quick, because our shirts are just so cute.
And they are.
Hold on, move your ponytail, yeah. Because it takes a village to raise a child. Okay? Thank you for joining us. I'm Jarnisha.
I'm Kahari.
And this is The Village Talk, a podcast for awesome families where we discuss all things
Acceptance, awareness, and mental health.
Bye.
See ya.